one-stop shop for all things football. This is Fox 33's Extra Point.
So welcome into the very first edition of the Buffalo Wild Wings Extra Point. I'm your host, Tim Owens. Over the next half hour, we're going to hit on every level of football, from high school through college, all the way to the pros. We start on the high school level, where we have a big game up in Texarkana this Friday night. They call it the Border War. Last year, Arkansas High came away with just their second victory over Texas High in the last 13 years. Well, the Hogs have reloaded and are off to a fast start in 2018. Already 2-0 with wins over a highly touted Shiloh Christian team in week 0, and then a decisive victory over a very good Liberty Ilo team last Friday night. But the big game, the game they look forward to every year, is this Friday night against Texas High.
It's always a tough place to play. That's one of the big rivalries in the country. It is a fantastic ball game. You know, we won the game last year, first time in quite a while. I've been involved in this ball game now. This will be my 20th or 21st, I think 20th. I've been lucky to only have lost twice in all those years.
As for their opponent, Texas High had a rough start to the season, falling last Thursday night on the road in the opener. Tigers looking to bounce back after last season's loss to the Hogs in the Border War game. Coach Stanford taking this week seriously. He's not even speaking to the media until tomorrow morning. It's the Extra Point game of the week, the Border War up in Texarkana, the 104th meeting between Texas High and Arkansas High. Kickoff set for 7:30 from Tiger Stadium at Grimm Park. That brings us to the player of the week, and it goes to a young man who found the end zone several times last Thursday night. Jory Perry's presented the Week 1 Player of the Week trophy to Bird head coach Mike Suggs because running back Charlie Barham was out sick. Jory?
Hey, that's right, Tim. Our Player of the Week, Charlie Barham, out sick today, so I am presenting his Player of the Week trophy to head coach Mike Suggs. Now, coach, this young man, out of 80 different teams in our viewing area, the most outstanding this week, 320 yards, 4 touchdowns. What was so impressive from your point of view with this young man this week?
Well, Charlie's worked hard, and he had a great night the other night, and you know, he runs hard. He had a great year for us last year. Our offensive line did a great job, and, you know, Charlie's got great vision, and it was just a night where, you know, he had a lot of good things happen for him.
And no secret that you've got a lot of senior talent in the backfield this year. What makes him stand out?
Well, like I said, you know, he's got a good pad level. He's got great vision. He runs the ball hard, and, you know, and that's shown up and it helps him.
Do you think it's going to be easy to see him kind of duplicate this production the rest of the season, or do you think he's got a target on his back now?
I hope so. You know, we need that production out of that position, and you know, we got a lot of production out of him last year, so that's what we expected out of Charlie.
And how important was it for Bird to come out and make that kind of a statement, getting that win the first game of the season?
Well, it's big for everybody to get a win on your first ball game, and you know, we did a lot of good things. Still got a lot of things to work on, but you know, we were proud of the guys, the way we moved around, and you know, hopefully we can get a lot of things we did wrong fixed this week.
And Coach, thanks so much for your time. We really hope that he feels well very soon.
Well, I'll make sure he gets it. I know he's going to be excited. Thank you.
Awesome. Tim, let's send it back to you in the studio.
Barham finishing with 230 yards and 4 touchdowns in the Jackets' 35-8 win over Calvary. Coming up next on the Buffalo Wild Wings Extra Point, we're staying on the high school level. We're talking Bird, Parkway, and Pleasant Grove. Plus, we break down the top 6 teams in the Arklatex. All that and more coming up next.